The Generator is an inclusive art space built in Sparks, Nevada that invites all artists to make art in a supportive, creative hub.
We believe in this idea that if everyone has the ability to build their dreams, then people will natively and inherently do that. We have this idea that if we want to change the world, we need to give people the tools and resources to change the world. The Generator is, at its core, a community art space. It's meant to be a place where we can provide tools and resources that most people may not otherwise have access to, so they can build and create. When I went to Burning Man the first year, it was just massively inspiring. There were artists and builders and creators who were just making things for the sake of making it. And I thought that was really brilliant and inspired me to build a community in which we shared tools. And from there, this idea kind of grew that, hey, if everyone has tools and resources, then there's no excuse for them to do anything other than make something incredible.
You get a sense of real freedom in here, working and hanging out. There's no one telling you what to do. You're in this huge space full of machines and people trust you enough to use it, and that gives you this mental freedom to focus on what you're doing and really use your imagination.
It really is an incredibly robust space. It's so fantastic to me to think that we have a 4,000 square foot wood shop, a 3,000 square foot metal shop, a laser cutter, there's a ceramic studio. Upstairs is our sewing studio. We have a gallery, a tech room, and just this kind of huge variety of tools and resources to effectively make whatever you want. It can almost be a bit intimidating when you walk through the space and notice that there are very few restrictions on what you can create.
I tend to do things to the limit of what's available, and since there are big machines here, I'll use them when I can.
We currently have 32 resident artists who really want to create, have a chance to build something fantastic as an artist in their personal career or their professional career.
I'm a resident artist here at the Generator. I have a business called Cornercraft, and I make furniture and lighting and build just about anything, creative building, and I needed a new place to build. And when I came in here and finally started using the equipment, I just fell in love with the space.
We're really excited to see businesses form here and take their business and create it in the real world. But we've tried to create a space where you don't have to worry about money.
This makes it a lot easier, and not just easier, it makes it more interesting. The possibilities are bigger. The things I can do, the type of materials I can work on are all expanded.
I don't think a lot of us are used to working in a world where the sky's the limit. And I think initially it can be a little bit crippling. And when people really figure out what they want to do and find a focus, there's a tool to build just about anything here. You can build a trinket or a bridge and everything in between.
Anyone who does any kind of art, they come in here and they see, oh, the space is so big, and they can make big art.
Library Babel was a piece that Warwick Macmillan did. That was a 30-foot tall Babylonian-style library with handmade books and handmade paper. Carrie Lynn built her crepe cart here, which is a business that she started where she sells crepes around the city. We as a team built Embrace, which is probably our most notable piece, which was a pair of 64-foot tall people in an embrace that were made of wood, about the same scale as the Statue of Liberty. There's been so many projects that have come out of the space. Every summer we have between 5 to 10 different international teams that come to the space and build a number of things. There's this really amazing arts community in Reno and Sparks. And that arts community has always been, in my mind, kind of like a series of islands, and we kind of hope to make it into an archipelago. If we can bring people together who are being creative and help support them in ways that help them become more creative, we'll create a cultural hub in Reno. And that cultural hub will naturally attract more interesting, compelling artists and creatives and individuals who may be a little weird, maybe a little strange, but want to change the world. We just hope that we will continue to draw inspired, creative, driven people to Reno, and those people will create a better city.
And that wraps it up for this edition of Detroit Performs. As always, for more arts and culture, head to DetroitPerforms.org, where you'll find featured videos, blogs, and information on upcoming arts events. Also, check us out on Facebook and Twitter. I'd like to thank Friendship Circle for having us here at the Soul Cafe and Soul Studio. I am so excited and eager to eat this food, y'all. Until next Tuesday, get out there and show the world how Detroit performs, y'all. I'm DJ Oliver. Thanks for watching, guys.